Hello, welcome to a Not So Awesome Ravines. Here we're looking at the Shodo World Fun Action Figure Ultimate Gohan figure. That sounds redundant. From Bandai. This is based off his look from Dragon Ball Z, I believe, because the Dragon Ball Super one, I want to say, doesn't have the hairbang thing going on. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, just let me know. But I'm pretty sure it doesn't have it. Anyways, this figure does include a pair of fists and a pair of open/Kamehameha hands. And that's it. And it kind of sucks because kind of the trend with this new wave of figures is that they only come with 2 pairs of hands. The old ones would come with 3 pairs of hands, and I loved it. I think Frieza even came with like 1 extra right hand, and for the $15, it was awesome. Now, don't get me wrong. In lieu of those hands, we do have tighter joints that don't fall apart as easy. Not that the other joints were loose in the sense that you could pose them and they would fall apart, but they were really easy to come off, and unfortunately, just like Goku, his right leg right here, that one, it does tend to fall off pretty easily. It's the only joint that tends to fall off on me when I'm trying to pose him, which is good, because before it was the arms and everything would fall off, the hands would fall off, both legs would fall off, the head, sometimes even the waist. So it is a good improvement, though I do wish we had at least 1 more pair of hands. I don't know what they could have given Gohan, aside from maybe just some karate, kind of style posing hands. But anyways, figure, aesthetically is good, but he did have some flaws, and I want to point them out really quick. One of the main ones here being on his right shoulder. I did try to touch it up with some blue paint because it was just straight out skin tone and you could see it really bad. It looks worse on camera than it is, the blue not being the same color. In person, it's not too bad, but you can also see that it looks like they had some overflow of glue. So, yeah, that's disappointing. There's a little bit of black on his head over there. I'm assuming that came off of the hair. And I had to do the same thing with the belt, and there's a little bit of issue with the boots and stuff. So, is this one perfect? No. But I want to say it's an anomaly, because all the other Shoto figures I've seen in person, and all the ones I own, none of them have those paint issues. So, it's probably just me. I don't know. I've seen plenty in person and never seen those kind of issues, but I could be wrong. It could be more widespread than I know. Another thing I want to note is that there is a Majin Buu, an evil Buu, the one that Ultimate Gohan fights in this series. It came out maybe 2 waves ago, 1 wave ago. I want to say 2 waves ago. I don't own it. I know where to get it. I'm going to get it. And I'll do a review on it because I want these 2 together. But I wanted to get Gohan first because I want to do a review on him. But it is awesome to know that there is a Buu and a Gohan that you can put together. And then there's Gotenks and stuff. So I'm really happy with that, because with the Gohan we have from the Figure Arts line, we don't have a evil Buu. We're going to get Majin Buu, but Gohan didn't face that version of Buu, at least not in his gi that resembles Goku's. Which, speaking of, if you've seen my review for the Ultra Instinct Goku, you'll recognize that most of Gohan's body here is just a retool of his. Everything from the crotch piece to the pants to the feet and most of the arms is Goku. The upper shoulders are different, the chest piece is different, the belt is different, and the face is different, though the neck is probably still the same, I would assume. And the hands, both pairs, are exactly the same, the ones that come with Goku. So, you are essentially buying half an Ultra Instinct Goku. But I mean, it's fine because, again, the Ultimate Figure Arts Gohan is, it is Goku's body. It's slightly painted differently and has Gohan heads, and I think a few different accessories that actually made that figure really cool. But it's, reusing the same body, and it's just typical for figures, so I'm not gonna, be like, oh, that's so horrible, because, well, it happens in every line, so it's not like a big deal or anything. But anyways, articulation on the sky is actually really good. Again, just like the Goku, I really do like these. I like them over the Dragon Star lines, just because I feel like they are more articulated than them. And I didn't mention this, but his face is definitely pretty darn accurate. Is it perfect? No, but it is really good. And I can almost guarantee you it probably looks better than the Dragon Star one that hasn't come out yet. It's coming out soon. I will do a video on that once I get it. But, yeah, anyways, articulation-wise, he can look up about that much, look down that much, thanks to his neck peg being able to move back and forward. He can look left, he can look right, he can pivot side to side. And, yeah, head movement is pretty darn good. So, That's awesome. Again, the arms can go up yay high. They can spin around all the way. They can rotate at the upper bicep, have that single jointed elbow, and swivel at the wrist. And if you want to change them out, just pop it off and pop another one on. And he can do a Kamehameha pose if you want him to, which is awesome. Waist-wise, he can't really pivot back or forward too much. There's a little bit, as you guys can see, but not too much. A little bit left to right, but again, not enough that it's, you know, noticeable, but enough that it does make a difference. He can go left and right with that. He can kick forward about that much. He can kick back really well. His legs can go out. Again, there goes that one. His legs can go out a pretty good amount, and he does have that single jointed knee that does better than 90. And it doesn't look too ugly either. I mean, it's not the nicest looking, but it's not ugly. It's not, yeah, I've seen worse. If you've seen the Goku Black Dragon Star series, I'm just saying. Footwise, up, back, and ankle pivot. I do want them, though, to start painting these pegs blue. I don't know why they leave them skin toned, but that's just, that's my own complaint there. But yeah, so articulation-wise, again, like I said, just like Goku, you know, really good. Nothing to complain about. Definitely really fun to pose if you're not behind the camera trying to figure out what to do just on the fly. But yeah, it is fun, and I do like these figures. Like I said, I'm going to start getting more into them. You know, like I said, only about 3 come out, I think, a year, maybe 6 a year. They're definitely few and far between, but when they come out, they're pretty awesome, and I'm liking that they are still improving on them. The fact that, you know, the faces on these new ones are more accurate. If you've seen the Super Saiyan Blue Goku, you'll know that his face wasn't that good, but this one and the Ultra Instinct Goku I did, I don't know if that was this week or last week or on the weekend, whenever I did it, that his face is pretty darn good too. But anyways, let's move on to some size comparisons and wrap this video up. So for a quick size reference, here he is next to the SH Figuarts Super Saiyan God Goku, and you can see he is about twice his size. It's funny because it's pretty much the same orange, just Goku has shading and Gohan doesn't. And for another quick size reference, here he is next to a Marvel Legends Spider-Man. And lastly, here he is next to the Ultra Instinct Goku I reviewed earlier in the week. And you can see, you know, like I said, the boots and pants and crotch area are pretty much the same. The paint, it's hard to tell. I want to say this one might be a little bit lighter, but at the same time, it almost looks the same. I do have a harsher light hitting it, in case you guys were wondering why it looks lighter in the video. Aside from that, the skin tone is slightly different, and obviously the hands are different. And if you wanted to, you can. Well, that always happens. Does that happen with this one? Yep, nope, that one didn't happen. But you can get the head off, pull the head off, I should say, and pop on the Ultra Instinct Goku, and it does fit on him, you know, nice, tight. It's not stretching out the ball peg because it's using the same one as the Goku over here, which, if you wanted to, give it Gohan on that one. And yeah, so I do like you can mix and match. I wish, once again, that the Super Saiyan Blue hair was more compatible with these two bodies, and you can put it on there, but again, it will stretch out the ball peg joint hole thing in the other head. Words. But yeah, it's cool nonetheless. So overall, another awesome figure. I really do like these little Shodo lines. You know, they're nice 3 1/4 inch size, not 3 3/4, 3 1/4. Difference is because the G.I. Joe figures are about, what would that be, half an inch taller. So they do not really mix and match all too well, which is disappointing, but still, nonetheless, really great figures. I do love that, you know, we get characters that we don't get from Figuarts or even Figurize, like the Evil Boo, Gotenks, which, yes, there is a Figuarts coming out, but that Gotenks has been out way longer, and he does come with, I believe, 1, maybe 2 ghosts. I don't remember. It might be 1, but we did get Nappa in the line way before we got Nappa in the Figuarts line. What else did we get? Scouter Vegeta, which came out after, I believe, Figuarts Scouter Vegeta, but still cool. We have 2 different Vegetos, which the next review will probably be the other Vegeto that came out with this wave, or it might be that Majin Buu. Either way, I'm really liking this line. I highly recommend you guys check it out. And yeah, not much else to say here other than if you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button, comment, subscribe for more, and I will see you guys later. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.